Hi, today's video is an unboxing video of the Simplicity bias tape maker, and if you're interested, please stay tuned. Hi lovely people, welcome to It Is Josie here. I'm glad to have you here and welcome. Hope you're doing well. And for my old subscribers, thank you for always tuning in and watching my videos, and for those who are new to my channel, you're welcome. Glad to have you here, and if you've subscribed, thank you for joining this family. And if you're just looking around and landed on this video, I share sewing related content ranging from pattern reviews, a few tutorials and sew alongs, and anything sewing related really. And if you're interested, please don't leave without subscribing, and probably hit the bell icon so YouTube gets to notify you whenever I upload a new video. And today's video is about the unboxing of the Simplicity bias tape maker. I didn't know such a thing existed until Laura, the Specky Seamstress, she goes by the Specky Seamstress on YouTube and on Instagram, posted on her Instagram a little clip of this bias tape maker in use, and I was like, that's bias tape heaven. And I could say I don't call myself an impulse buyer, but I made an impulse purchase. And I have Laura to blame for all that. And I honestly, when she showed it to me, I was super excited when I saw it, and I immediately went online to look up for one. I was debating and trying to justify £50 spend. It cost me £50. I wanted to justify the spend until she said that it has been discontinued by Simplicity. So that was a tick box, and I'm like, I'll regret it if I don't get it. And maybe something, when Laura shared it, I had no idea that she was planning on starting a business, a bias tape business. But it's after I purchased it, it's after I bought this online, that she let me into a secret that she was starting a small business, a bias tape business. And she's also aware that I'm recording this video. I consulted with her whether she was okay with me recording this video. And probably, if you want to know about Laura's business, it's the Sewing Appreciation Society, and she has just started a crowdfunding campaign. So if you would like to go support her, she's launching a bias tape business where she'll be having her custom-made bias tape, which is going to be available to sew with all over the world, and also with exciting wordings and designs. So that's an exciting thing to look forward to, and I'll try to attach details about all this in the description box below. And at the moment, she's holding a giveaway and a challenge on the sewing on her Instagram, where she has asked different people to draft or come up with designs or wordings they would want to appear on their bias tape. So if you're interested in hearing all about Laura's business that she's starting, I will add links. Go check her out, go support her. And for the campaign, actually the GoFundMe campaign is open to anyone all over the world, so you could go support her and you choose the amount of bias tape you want to be sent. It's an interesting thing, and it's a way of supporting people in the sewing community who are bringing something new to us. And for myself, this is completely not business, it's going to be my hobby. I don't sew much with bias tape, really. I sew with it, but not as much as probably some people do. But probably this is going to be a push for me to sew much with it and look for things to add it onto. So look forward to seeing a lot of bias tape everywhere on all my makes. And I think that's also an exciting way of using those scrap fabrics that have brilliant prints, and you can use them up for your bias tape. I picked up mine off eBay, and it's been discontinued, so there are not so many around. But should you chance onto one, please buy it, because it won't last for long. And I'm going to show you how to put it. We are going to unbox it, and we are going to unbox it together. I don't think I've opened it. I received it 2 weeks ago, but I've been so busy to open it and try to figure out how it works, and I thought I'd record for you a special video putting it to use. And honestly, the whole world doesn't need a bias tape maker. I recently purchased this. This is off Amazon. It has different sizes to make bias tape. It's just your bias maker kit. It comes with, I don't know what they call this, but this helps you guide the fabric through, and it comes with different size bias tape makers. This one is 25 mils. I don't know how much that is in whatever, but this is the biggest. So this is an alternative that you can use, and this particular one comes also with a bias tape maker foot, which you could use on your sewing machine. So you don't need a bias maker. This is something that probably a few of us have in our kits, in our sewing kits, but I was excited. I recently bought this, but when I saw this, I decided to buy it. So I'm going to have a go at using this. I'm not going to show you how to use this. There's a number of tutorials on how to use this, but this is an alternative if you can't find this. So let's open it up. I've not yet opened it up, so we are going to have an unboxing together. Let's see what comes in this. Oh, that's what it looks like. Comes with a cable, and here's the manual. Actually, now that I'm opening it, I can agree I haven't yet opened it. And this is our manual with instructions in various languages. This is in English. Then many other languages. All these are instruction pages. There are quite many of them, so many pages. Then let's go ahead and open it up. Okay. Yep. Then this is the box it comes in. Oops. What am I breaking? Yeah, this is just the box and everything is empty. I'll put this away. Let's open it up. And it comes in a box. It's a beautiful box actually, which should make your life much easier. However, the cable comes out of the box, and I can tell this is the socket, but where the cable attaches to the entire system. Let's open it up, and this is the opening place. It actually looks compact and nice. And here we go. So what we find inside, this is just a cover that was protecting this. And I think this is like the bias foot. However, this comes with just one attachment. This, what should I call it? The bias, what should I call it? I call this the bias tape maker, but the one used with this machine, it comes with just one of them. And understand different sizes. This is a 1-inch one. And understand different size. You can buy different attachments separately, but I've heard that they actually come off expensively. However, I've seen other people who have hacked these ordinary bias tape feet. No, not feet. People who have hacked, who have tried to change these a bit to attach them on with some kind of tape. Probably something I will do in the future so I can be able to use it for different sizes. And yeah, this is how it looks. Don't know if this is clear. And over here, this is the roller where you roll your bias tape. And this is also another gadget that came here. I'm going to read about them and I'll show you how it can be put to use. And this is the iron place. This is the iron place which gets really hot. It's like the flat iron that gets really hot. And you get this, yeah, this iron place. Let's put it all, let's get it all together and I show you how it works. I'll go ahead and cut up some bias tape and I show you how we can put it all together. I've plugged in our bias tape maker over here and I'll go ahead and set it up. This was just here and it's where you roll your bias tape. This is where you roll your bias tape. And this is inserted here so it can be a guide over which the bias tape passes. And then we shall go ahead and get our bias tape together. Over here, I can see a few buttons. This is our on button. And over here, you can select the different fabrics you want to use. Wool, cotton, linen is the max. Then we've got acrylic, some nylon and silk. And over here, we've got the run button. I think it's what you press for the bias tape to go through. Then it has the reset iron. I've heard that actually if you leave it unattended for a while, it goes off by itself. As opposed to switching it on and off, you could as well just use that one button. Let's go ahead and use it. And this bias tape attachment is 1 inch. So they recommend that you make twice the size of that. So I've already made my bias tape in this. I think it's a cotton fabric, lightweight cotton fabric. And I cut it up, I joined it up. Want to put it to a test to see if it can easily sew over the joined up pieces. I had, I think, a fat quarter of this fabric, and I've cut up a few, just a little bit of it. I left some threads here. Just a little bit of it, and let's put it to a test. So let's turn it on. We've turned on our bias tape maker over here. And understand, you're told, you know that it's ready. Once this button lights green, we should be about 2 minutes. So we shall have to be patient. And over here, we roll our bias tape over onto this. The bias cutting. Let me see if I'm doing it right, hopefully. I think you roll it over here, you let it get held onto there. Roll it onto this. And let's see the magic happening. Oh, it has lit up. I think that was faster than 2 minutes. I don't know if you can see it there, but it has lit up. Let's see how it all works. Just before you end up spending your money, and it does, and it's not worth the hype. Okay, here we go. We are going to guide it over here, and then we are supposed to push it through this place. What should I call it? I don't want to call it the bias foot, the attachment. Let me call it attachment. And remember, this plate is very hot. This is very hot because it's like the flat iron that's guiding it through. So I need to guide this fabric through. It has a little space here that would help you actually with guiding the fabric, and it's easier to work with the fabric if you cut it at an angle. Over here, just going to guide it through. This place is hot, so you have to be extra careful. I guess you lose a little bit of it if you need to pull it over. Then let's attach this back on. Make sure it's fitted on tightly. Yeah, I've set it all up, but unfortunately I don't have any here. Let's see how all this goes. I've set it up. I've passed the fabric through here. As you may see, you tend to lose a little bit of it there that won't go through it, which is understandable. Then let's attach this on, being extra careful that it's on tightly. Let's see the magic happening. Here we go, and run. Look at that. Oh, it's not moving. Probably need to guide it slowly. What's happening? That happened because I hadn't tightened this. Let's have a go. Look at that. Look at that. The bias tape is forming here. I could say it's coming loose here. It opens up, and once it opens up, it stops running. Wow, this is amazing. I switched it off, and here is our bias tape. We made gorgeous bias tape. It's a single fold bias tape. I think when you want to use it, you go ahead and fold it if you want a double fold. But this is perfect, really. However, I realized you're supposed to keep this tight in, and did that, and it comes loose by itself. However, I think if you hold it down, I wonder why it was coming loose. Probably there are a few things I need to learn, because this was unboxing first impression. I realized I just needed to push it back in and then it would run smoothly. But I've made this amount of bias tape in just that short while. And this is impressive. I hope to make more bias tape. Let me know what you think. My first impression, I actually love the bias tape maker. It's exciting to know that I don't have to iron down the little bits and get burnt, which most likely happens every time I try to iron something. But I'm actually excited that I was able to make this much bias tape. I don't know how much it could be. It could be about 2 meters of bias tape in just a few minutes, in a minute or less. And it's single fold bias tape, and it smoothly went over the joints that I put together with the tape. That I sewed together. I think first impression, I love it. I've not gone through the instructions in detail. I just skimmed through them and I've managed to make some bias tape. This is a good way of using up those scrap fabrics that are not so big for a project, but you can make gorgeous bias tape that you can use on anything. First impression, I love it. Plans for the next is to get rid of these plastic bits, hack it up so I can tape it here so I can have various sizes to use with it. Because there's no way I'm going to go out of my way to look for other attachments and pay a lot of money for them. I like not spending unnecessarily. And yeah, that's what I think about this bias tape. I thought I would share the excitement with you. And yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Do you love it? Otherwise, go check out Laura's campaign and all about her bias tape. I know she'll be showing you numerous videos about her bias tape maker. But until next time, see you. Thanks for watching. Bye.